Hi guys, today we're going to start a new chapter and it is about business organization and management. The objectives that we are going to talk about today in class, we're going to be able to explain effective business organization. We're going to describe the purpose of organizational structure. We'll discuss the roles of different levels of management. And we're going to identify the 5 functions of management. Also, we're going to be answering our essential question, what is the importance of organizational structure in business? When we finish our chapter, you will be able to explain this. So, effective businesses establish guidelines for their organization. These guidelines are sometimes called principles. In general, the principles include vision, structure of the business, chain of command, role of employees, and accountability, as you see on your chart here. Many of these principles are determined in the business plan when an organization begins. However, business principles are evolving guidelines that develop and expand a business as a business matures. A business that has an effective organization has a clear picture of its direction. This begins with writing a mission statement as part of the business plan when the company is formed. A mission statement is a sentence describing the purpose of the company and why it exists. It should remind employees and customers what the company aims to accomplish. A mission statement defines what a company does, how it's done, and for whom it is done. It should be considered for all decisions and actions of the business and should not be forgotten. A company's mission statement can be very simple or be very descriptive. But no matter the length, the mission statement creates the foundation for everything that the company strives to accomplish. Once the mission is established, the company can create goals. A goal is something to be achieved in a specified period of time. A short-term goal is one that is accomplished in a short period of time, generally less than a year. A long-term goal is one that takes more than a year to reach. A company may create goals that relate to many different areas of the business, including finances, sales, production, volume, staffing, and service efficiency. Goals help define what the company must do to be successful. Meeting goals allows businesses to continue operating and to grow. Establishing policies and procedures is necessary for any organization. A policy outlines how company decisions are made. Company policies may include hiring practices, schedule of management meetings, and employee code of conduct. A procedure describes how tasks should be completed. Some common business procedures include operation guides for using equipment, workflow charts, and employee training manuals. Policies and procedures help create consistency in business operations. The organizational structure of a business identifies the hierarchy of the employees within the business. The structure determines employee roles, authority, and how communication flows within an organization. Structure helps identify responsibility and determine who should carry out a job. It also defines who has the authority to make decisions and how jobs should be completed. Organizational structure supports the 4 functions of business, which are production, finance, marketing, and management. It helps the efficiency of the flow of communication between the functions. Structure also helps a business create customer satisfaction and business success. Organizations decide the most appropriate structure for their business based on the type of business and its mission. 2 common organizational structures are functional and matrix. A functional organizational structure is where workers that share the same skill set and expertise are brought together for a specific function. The group has specific goals and responsibilities it must meet. This structure is common in organizations that have marketing, sales, and production teams. A matrix organizational structure is where workers with various skills and experience are brought together to solve a specific problem or task. This type of group includes many different perspectives and may be called a task force or cross-functional team. Task forces are effective for solving issues that affect an entire organization. Within the organizational structure, there must be clear understanding of who is leading the team, roles of team members, and how decisions are made. The chain of command is the authority structure in a company from the highest to the lowest level. It is also called the line of authority. Chain of command helps define decision-making responsibilities for team members. Most companies create an organizational chart so that employees understand the lines of authority. An organization chart is a diagram that shows the structure of an organization. This chart identifies departments, shows how business operations tasks are divided, and indicates levels of authority, as shown in this figure. An organizational chart is a diagram showing how each employee position within the company interacts with others in the chain of command. As shown in this figure, an organizational chart identifies who answers to whom. The division of authority within a company may also vary depending on the type of business, size of the company, or the wishes of owners or top management. The authority within a business may be organized in different ways. Centralized organization is where all of the authority within a business rests with top management. Decentralized organization is where authority within a business is given to various managers that run their own department. Departmentalization is where responsibilities and authority are divided among certain areas or departments within the business. There is no right way or wrong way to distribute power within an organization. The structure depends on various factors within the business, such as experience of the employees, size of the company, or location of the management team. Management is the process of controlling and making decisions about a business. Most organizations have levels of management. The number of management levels often depends on the size of the company. As shown in this figure, there are 3 general levels of management: top management, middle management, and first line management. Top management consists of a company's board of directors, president, and other high-ranking managers. Typical duties of managers at this level include developing major goals and broad policies, preparing strategic plans, appointing lower-level managers, controlling and coordinating the activities of all the departments and divisions, providing guidance, motivation, and direction, and taking responsibility for the performance of the business. Middle management consists of a company's division managers and department heads. Typical duties of middle management include carrying out plans developed by top management, managing activities of assigned divisions or departments, participating in hiring and training of lower management, and explaining policies of top management to lower management. They also evaluate the performance of lower managers and inspire and lead first-line managers. First-line management coordinates and supervises the activities and duties of employees. This level of management includes supervisors, foremen, and shift managers. Typical duties of managers at this level include assigning jobs and tasks to employees, supervising and guiding daily activities and duties of employees, maintaining the quality of work, communicating employee problems, suggestions, and recommendations to higher management, helping to solve employee grievances, training employees, and motivating employees. Business management includes all the activities necessary to operate a business. Successful businesses typically have good managers who diligently perform their duties. They also carefully consider the potential results of their decisions. As shown in this figure, the 5 functions of management are planning, organizing, staffing, leading, and controlling. Planning is the process of setting goals and deciding how to accomplish them. Management is responsible for the success of an organization. Planning is important to the success of any type of organization. Managers set goals and then develop strategies to achieve them. The steps involved in reaching goals are then developed into a plan. A plan is an outline of the actions needed to accomplish a goal. There are 4 basic types of management plans: strategic, tactical, operational, and contingency. Strategic plans are created for the long-term goals of an organization. They involve major goals of an organization or business. Tactical plans are developed for the short-term goals of a company. Operational plans are designed to reach the day-to-day goals of a business. They give precise details on how to accomplish specific goals. Contingency plans are backup plans. They outline alternative actions that can be taken if the organization's other plans are unsuccessful. When goals are set and planning is complete, managers can begin the task of organizing. Organizing is the coordination of activities and resources needed to reach its goals. Managers perform the organizing function by making schedules, assigning tasks, and coordinating efforts among different departments. A clear organization chart is important so that everyone understands his or her role in the business. Staffing is the process of recruiting, hiring, training, evaluating, and compensating employees. Effective staffing is essential to the success of a business. Most people believe that a business is only as good as the people who run it. Human resources are the employees who work for a company. The Human Resource Department helps an organization hire employees and handles other employee-related functions, including compensation, benefit programs, code of conduct, and following employee regulations. To accomplish goals, managers need to lead their staff members. Leading is the process of influencing others to work toward common goals. Managers motivate employees and should lead by example. Controlling is a continuous process of evaluating the progress in reaching goals and making corrections to plans when necessary. Part of this process is comparing expected outcomes to actual outcomes. Managers must also evaluate the goals that have not been met and create a plan to achieve them.